Hello students, welcome to Nelson English School Standard 4th Subject Science. Today's topic is how plants survive explanation. So let's start.
First, we will start from our introduction. In this chapter, we will learn about types of plants and uses of plants. Plants can be found almost all over the earth. We can see different plants growing in different places like seashore, desert, plains and high snow-covered mountains. So we will start from types of plants. There are different types of plants like terrestrial plants, aquatic plants, insectivorous plants and non-green plants. Terrestrial plants. Plants that grow on land are known as terrestrial plants. Land has different features like plains, mountains, desert. Some parts receive very heavy rainfall, some medium and some very little. Large flat areas of land are called plains. Lands higher than plains are called mountains and mountain regions are generally cold. Dry land that receives very less rainfall is called desert. In all these areas we find different kinds of plants. Here in this picture you can see the different kinds of plants according to their region. To adapt to natural condition of that area to be able to survive there. For example, coconut tree we cannot find in desert area because desert receive very little rainfall. Now plants in plains. Plants in plains grow in plain can be grouped into two categories. Plants in area of less rainfall. Now trees that grow in plains may have several branches. Many of these trees can survive in hot climate and may shed most of their leaves in autumn. For example, you can see neem tree, gulmohar tree, peepal tree, ashoka tree and sesame and sal tree. Plants in area of heavy rainfall. The leaves of the plants remains green almost all year around and are all called evergreen trees. Example, rubber tree and teak tree. Smaller plants like sugarcane, cotton, cashew, nuts, pepper and rice also grow here. Plants in mountains. Trees grow on mountains are tall, straight and cone-shaped. These features allow snow to pass easily from their branches. These are usually flowerless and have cone shape with seeds inside them. The leaves of these trees are like needle-like and have a waxy coating to prevent any damage of snow. Besides this, small flowerless plants like fern and mooses also grow here. Plants in deserts. Cactus, babul, geeker and date palm commonly grow here. These plants have developed certain features that help them to survive in the several conditions of the desert. To save water, desert plants have the following features. They do not have any leaves or few, so the photosynthesis is carried out by the green stems. They store water in the stem, which becomes fleshy. Here you can see in this picture. Most plants have thorns which reduce loss of water. Here, these parts are called thorns. Plants in a swampy area. Places where the soil is very sticky and clay are called marshy or swampy areas. It becomes very difficult for plants to grow here because air cannot reach to the root. Hence, plants that grow here For example, mangroves have breathing roots to take in air. Plants on seacoast. Coconut trees grow in coastal areas because they can survive in salty water and prefer area of high rainfall. The seed of such plants are dispersed by water. Aquatic plants. Plants that grow in water are known as aquatic plants. They are of three kinds: floating plants, fixed plants, and underwater plants. Floating plants. Stem of this fixed plant are light and spongy so that they can float on water. Duckweed and water hyacinth are floating plants. Fixed plants. These plants have their roots fixed to the bottom of the pond. They have thin and long and hollow stem to reach the surface of the water. Leaves of these plants are broad and flat with a waxy coating on the surface to prevent them from rotting. Underwater plants. Underwater plants grow under the water surface and have thin and narrow leaves without any stomata. Their leaves absorb carbon dioxide and oxygen directly through their surface. For example, tape grass and pondweed. Insectivorous plants. Some plants are carnivorous in nature. Their leaves are modified to trap insects and hence they are known as insectivorous plants. Here you can see this picture. In this picture, these are insectivorous plants. They trap the insect. Venus flytrap has leaves that are like boxes. Now this picture is of a Venus flytrap with hinges. They have long hair along the edges. When an insect touches the hair, the leaf snaps shut, trapping the creature inside. In the pitcher plant, leaves are in the form of container or pitcher with a lid to cover the mouth of a pitcher. Non-green plants. Plants that cannot make their own food and absorb food from dead plants and animals are called saprophytic plants. Plants. Uses of plants. Plants are very useful to us. Every day we use things made from plants in some form as the other. We all depend on the plants for food. Fruits, vegetables, oil, sugar, cereals, pulses, nuts and spices are all obtained from the plants. Plant product. Tea, coffee and cocoa beans are also obtained from the plant. Soaps and shampoo have vegetable oils obtained from plants. Plants also contain substance obtained from the paints also contain substance obtained from plants. Plant fiber like cotton and jute are used to make clothes, carpet, sack and rope. Flax is another type of fiber that we get from the plant. Coconut plant give us coconut oil, coconut water as well as a fruit to eat. Trees are used to make paper and furniture, etc. The hollow stem or cane of the bamboo plants is used to make basket, hut, mat and walking stick. Juice of acacia tree is used to make gum. Trunks of trees like sesame, teak, sal give us wood for making furniture, door and window. Many plants like eucalyptus, tulsi, cinchona and neem gives us important medicines. Henna mehndi leaves are used for decorating hands. Thank you.